We announce the death, yet celebrate the life of Marie Geraldine Khodra Jules, better known as Ma Reginald or Sister Jules of Odsa. She passed away at the Victoria Hospital on Monday, August 17, 2015 at 5:55 p.m. She was 83 years old, left to mourn her husband, Reginald Jules of Odsa. Children: Roland Jules, also known as Francis of Pavey; Marie Agatha Jules, also known as Meldrina or Adia, retired manageress of Christian Literature Center; Patrick Jules, also known as Keaton of Odsa; Leo Jules, also known as Hazel of Odsa; Deborah Jules of Brooklyn, New York; Marguerite Elcock, also known as Delia of Brooklyn, New York. Grandchildren: Deborah Jules Polius, also known as Lyra of Odsa, employed at McNamara and Company; Yasmin Aletta Gabriel, nurse at the Grosley Polyclinic; Benton Jules of Odsa; Crystal Elcock Ferdinand of Brooklyn, New York; Tanaka Elcock of Brooklyn, New York; Magneta Jules Gonzalez, also known as Lydia of Brooklyn, New York; Samantha Charmaine Jules of Brooklyn, New York; Andrew Jules, also known as Davidson, teacher of the Castries Comprehensive Secondary School; Katharina Della Jules of Brooklyn, New York; Mervyn Nelson Jules, accountant, employed with Pentecostal Assemblies of the West Indies; Hendrix Blades of New York; Dexter Mitchell, also known as Cletus of Odsa; Beverly Mitchell of Odsa; Hilary Jules of Turks and Caicos; Christina Jules, also known as Vicky of Odsa; Vaughn Jules of Brooklyn, New York; Jenna Jules of Brooklyn, New York; Gavi Lawrence; Natasha Lawrence, also known as Shirma; Chanel Lawrence; Mario Lawrence; Kirian Lawrence; Tilda Lewis; Leovia Augustine. 31 great-grandchildren: her brother Hamilton Khodra of Bexar; her sister Unita Morel, also known as Tita of Boadawaj; nieces and nephews: Peter Khodra of Odsa, Linda Etienne of Bexar, Marjorie Paul of Odsa, Leonard Khodra of Bexar, Roland Khodra of Bexar, Anthony Khodra of Odsa, Martha Khodra of Rodney Heights, Fitz Khodra of Canada, Sam Khodra of Odsa, Ronald Khodra of Odsa, Danny Khodra of Odsa, children of her deceased brother, Alan Khodra of Mock. Sisters-in-law: Mariana McLaurin, also known as Zila or Ma Weeks of Odsa; Catherine Khodra of Bexar. Brothers-in-law: Robert Jules, also known as Ira, and his wife; Jane Jules and family of Odsa; Augustine Jules, also known as Shorty of Pavey. Son-in-law: Augustine Elcock. Daughters-in-law: Mary Jules of Pavey, Teresa Jules of Brooklyn, New York. Godchildren: Ramona Popo, also known as Mona of Odsa, Nelsha of Cul-de-Sac, Frank Paul of Odsa, Lister Khodra, Rufus Khodra. Childhood friends: Melia of Bizet, Sace of Kabish Babano, the Khodra, Sukwa Ja Group, Morel, Jawahi, Bulai, Jules, Elcock, Bihari, Prevel, Sipal families, both here and abroad, the Suraj family of Odsa, Pastor Francis Polius and members of the Goodlands Full Gospel Worship Center, Pastor Johnson Lafayette and family, the general body of the Full Gospel Fellowship, children of the late Sonia Pierre of Cul-de-Sac, Priscilla Paul of Odsa. The funeral service of the late Marie Geraldine Khodra Jules, better known as Ma Reginald or Sister Jules, will take place at the Temple of Faith Pentecostal Church in Odsa on Thursday, 27th August 2015 at 2:45 p.m. and then to the Shock Cemetery for burial. The body now lies at Rambali's Funeral Parlor, Calvary Road, Castries. Special note, her body will be laid for viewing at her residence in Odsa from 11 a.m. on Thursday, 27th August, and then taken to the church. Transportation will be available from the church cemetery and back.